Hey guys, so one thing I noticed when I made a video in here in my garage, when I did the update video for when I was leaving for my trip, and there was something I noticed in our rafters. They're not there anymore, but I took out a bunch of pieces of plywood. There's about 8 sheets here that were up there, and I talked to my dad, and he's on a business trip right now, but he said it would be fine if I used those. So I'm gonna have more wood here to work on the next fort. So I'm gonna start work on the new fort. I'm gonna have to find a spot up in my woods that I'm gonna do that at, but I'm gonna load the wood up into our van and bring it up there, just drop it off, and then I'll look for a spot to build one. So what I'm going to do with some of the ties I brought up is reposition this ladder in our sniper tower. This is one of the forts we have, and we had to use this ladder somewhere else to put some stuff up, so we just cut the ties on it. So I'm up here fixing that. I'm just kind of just tying it around the floorboards. Sorry if it's a little windy. I know that comes through on the mic a lot. So, but now that this is tied down, we can move on to some of the other stuff. I brought all the wood up, so we can start work on that. I just have to find a spot somewhere to work on a fort. I have an idea of where, but there's a couple spots that I want to check out first to see what the best spot will be, because more than likely this is going to be a pretty big fort with 10 sheets of plywood. Another thing I did with one of the smaller sheets of plywood is this window in our sniper tower was pretty big to begin with, and you could see out really well and shoot out easily, but if you wanted to retract the window you really couldn't. So I'm just going to leave this board here so you can pull back, so you can stick your gun out, and then when people start returning fire you can put that up. And then I'll have to fashion something for this side as well. I'm starting to realize that this is just going to be a video of kind of random clips of updating stuff and getting more supply updates. I'll explain first. This is the picnic table that's under our tree fort, and it's starting to rot, and we don't use it as an actual picnic table anymore. All I was using for was to put these tools on top of, but I can put them up in the fort. So I'm going to take this apart so we have some more wood. The only pieces that are rotting are the pieces that are in the ground. Everything else is good enough to support like a tower or something, which I'm debating on whether or not I'll make a tower. I might do one of two things or both, depending on how much wood I have left. I'm thinking of making a tower somewhere in the middle again. I think that'll be the 3rd or 4th sniper tower we'll have. But the other thing was, under our tree fort, I was thinking of enclosing this so there are walls on all 4 sides, and then we'd have like a door somewhere, but it would clean out underneath it first. But the first step is getting some of these boards off, because I have tons of plywood but nothing to attach it to really. So if I wanted to make a tower, I'd have to get some support beams first, so that's what I'm going to do here. Also, I'm not so sure how much time I'm going to spend up here tonight building, so at the end of this video I'll have a link to tomorrow's video, which I'm going to do separately, which will be the actual building portion once I figure out where I'm going to put the fort, which is another thing I'm not sure if I'm going to figure out tonight. But for now, I'm going to take this picnic table apart, and tomorrow when I upload the actual building video, I'll put links in the description of this video to that, as well as the annotations like I normally do. But yeah, I'll get to work on that, and see you guys later.